What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Dave Cave. Dave here, and today I'm having a look at the DC Multiverse Batman and Ace the Hound and the Platinum variant over here, the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh by McFarlane Toys. Very excited to have these two guys in hand, man. We got a Silver Age Batman over here, and we got the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh right here, a random Silver Age Batman variant over there. Very, very cool that we have this guy. Now, if you're wondering, well, hey, we've already got a Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, we kind of don't have this guy. Now, if you know the situation, then that's cool, but if you don't, I got you covered, guys, because I'm going to talk about the history of both of these characters a little bit later on in my recommended reading segment. I've got some books here to recommend you guys, so if you don't know the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh from the Silver Age story, or even from the modern story, then I will talk to you about that. But before I do that, guys, I've got to give a shout out to the sponsor of this channel, Culture Shock Collectables, guys. Head on over to cultureshockcollectables.com, buy yourself something nice and treat yourself, guys. You will earn points with every purchase that you make, and you can cash those points in on a future discount that you can use on a future purchase. So head on over, give them some love, man. Culture Shock are one of the best in the biz in Australia. They are one of the indies here, man, and they are doing us proud because they service the entire world, and they've got an amazing website with a great range and awesome customer service, man. So treat yourself, man. Buy yourself something sweet and tell them Dave sent you, man. One little reminder at the jump here, guys, to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with your mates, man. Get Dave Cave Dave out there, and let's grow this channel together. Now, with all that said and done, guys, let's get into this review. Let's do this. Alrighty, guys, I am back. Now, as you can see from the little montage there, these two packs are pretty much identical with the exception of the figures themselves. Both come with the standard black DC Multiverse stand. They come with the same trading card. Sadly, the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh does not come with that comic book cover on the trading card. That would have been nice if they did that. I mean, we'd have a whole lot of, we'd have a whole lot less trading card doubles if they did that, if they actually gave us a comic book cover that the Platinum version was on, but I digress. We also get two identical Ace the Bat-Hounds there. Now, the hands are exactly the same as well. I didn't show off the hands in the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh pack, but as you can see there, guys, they are exactly the same. You get the same exact hands in the classic as you do with the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, including the purple Batarang there. So yeah, everything is identical except for the two figures. And with that said and done, guys, I should probably lose one of the Ace the Bat-Hounds because I don't need two of them up on the screen regardless of how good of a boy they are. So get out of here, Ace. I am going to hell for that. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to. So let's have a closer look at our figures, guys. Let's kick it off with Ace first. Now, this guy is sadly completely non-articulated. Now, the crypto came with some neck articulation, it even came with a soft goods cape, but sadly, this does not get the same treatment. Now, if you were going to compare the two figures, this figure and the figure that we got with the crypto, I'm going to say that this Batman is definitely a better figure. We get more hands with this Batman, and so yeah, I guess the crypto was definitely the value add in that pack, whereas he's just a static figure. It's nice to have, but it kind of, you know, being non-articulated, I don't know. At the risk of sounding repetitive, guys, yeah, this definitely ain't the G.I. Joe classified treatment. So let's have a look at our regular Batman, guys. This is on the Nightfall buck there, and yeah, it's a beautiful figure. Love the paint there on the top there. You can see the just that kind of almost like cross-hatching design as the front of the mask in black kind of transitions into the blue there. Really nice stuff, really cleanly applied bat symbol there, and we've got the kind of cell shading effect on the sides of the pants there, a really common touch from Silver Age Comics there, and then the rest is just pretty beautiful stuff there. We've got the cloth wired cape, and it is that kind of starchy shiny material, but it's not too bad. I really don't mind these capes. I would prefer the kind of softer, more cottony ones, but that's not so bad. Now, having a look at the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, also, yeah, really nice paint apps here. Same thing on the head, but harder to see here because we've got purple going into that, sorry, black going into that dark purple, so it's not as apparent there. But yes, it is very nicely applied, and same thing here on the jocks there, guys. You've got those little purple, like, cell-shaded highlights there, and then you've got the bat symbol on the chest, inside of the yellow, and then on the belt, which is identical to the other Batman there. So these two are identical, guys, but as you could see in the montage there, different head sculpts, which is a really nice touch. So yeah, I wasn't going to get this platinum, guys, but after talking to Michael, Mr. DC Multiverse Collector, I hate shouting him out, guys. He really doesn't deserve the shout out. He's got way more subs than I do. But yeah, after chatting with him, he kind of brought up the fact that yeah, this guy does have an alternate head sculpt, and you know, technically he is a completely different character, so he's not just Bruce Wayne. So I may as well just transition straight into the recommended reading at this point, guys. This is the Black Case book, The Stories That Inspired Batman R.I.P. This is a trade paperback that was released at the same time as Grant Morrison's epic Batman run was being collected into hardcovers and whatnot, and around the same time that Batman R.I.P. came out. Now, this is a little collection of Silver Age and Golden Age stories that served as the origin points of, you know, some of the concepts that Grant Morrison chose to kind of fold into the modern era in his Batman run. What Grant Morrison did was he picked certain elements of Batman's long history to just fold into modern canon, just like, you know, Knight and Squire and Man of Bat and the other characters that kind of rounded out his International Batman team when he was writing Batman Incorporated there. And then some of the other wackier elements, just like the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, are things that Grant Morrison explained as hallucinations that Batman had. So he basically posits that anything wacky that happened to Batman during the Silver Age was just a hallucination that Bruce Wayne experienced while he was training his mind against a psychic attack. And here's the story of the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. It's a little later on. Here it is. Yeah, he's basically the Superman of Planet X, and he's a superpowered Batman on another planet. And he just calls Bruce Wayne over to his planet, teleports him over using the Bat Radio, this little tech device that also makes its way into Grant Morrison's run. And he gets him to help him with some kind of crisis on his planet before teleporting him back. And now at the end of the story, you know, our Batman kind of says, it would be far easier to consider this a dream, but how can I? For in my hand I hold the Bat Radio. So he has a little bit of proof of his visit to this alternate planet, but he's also only been gone for a few seconds, which were hours on Planet X. So yeah, a little bit of a Wizard of Oz moment there. But yeah, very cool stuff, man. Really cool stories. If you can track this down, I definitely would. I have a feeling that this is probably very expensive at this point. It's one of the books that survived my many graphic novel culls. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever get rid of this. And now if I switch over to Batman RIP, the psychic attack that I mentioned was the thing that Bruce Wayne was training himself against. Definitely happened to him. He gets hit by Dr. Hurt and the team that called themselves the Black Glove by, with a bunch of crazy street drugs, including, and I quote, weapons grade meth, which is pretty epic. And so Batman, or Bruce Wayne, is dumped on the streets of Gotham, frothing at the mouth and talking gibberish. Essentially, he starts hallucinating Batmite, and then the backup personality of the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh kind of kicks in, takes over. He stitches together a bat suit from fabric and rags that he finds in a dumpster. And, he's just pure Batman in this persona right here. He's just the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. Bruce Wayne no longer exists. And until he gets his mind back, he is just in pure mental hallucinating Batman mode. So yeah, he's able to withstand Dr. Hurt's psychic attack by just booting up this just, backup Batman persona. So yeah, epic stuff that all just kind of spawned from a wacky little Batman story in the 50s. So that's the background of this character right here. We'll do some quick comparisons, guys, and then we'll call it good in just a sec. Alrighty guys, a couple of quick comparisons just to see how these guys look next to some of our other DC Multiverse figures. Now first up, I just wanted to bring out the modern Batman of Zur-En-Arrh there. Now let's move Ace out of the way and put him standing right next to that Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. So now we've got the Silver Age Zur-En-Arrh there and the modern, and you can see that this guy's clothes look like they've been stitched out of rags and stuff. So yeah, very different vibe on this character. Does he have the bat radio on his belt? I believe he does. No, that's the I think the DC Universe, the Mattel one, has the bat radio on the belt. Yeah, they should have given it to this guy. That's a shame. The Mattel one has it, but this guy does not. But anyway, yeah, not too bad. And definitely a very different aesthetic. This guy looks super gungy, super gross. And exactly as he should. He is homeless Bruce Wayne, high on drugs and hallucinating out of his mind, tripping balls. And this guy is essentially the Superman on his home planet. Very different vibes there, guys. So we'll move him over to the side there. And let's bring out the Crypto to see how he stacks up next to Ace. Now, boy, oh boy, yeah, much bigger there. Old Ace, and I don't know if that is canonical. I always just assumed that they were about the same size, but it kind of makes sense that Batman, has the non-superpowered dog, but he would probably need to be like a beefy bad boy in order to kind of stand up to the bad guys that Batman is fighting there. And Crypto's superpowered, so he doesn't need to be a big bad boy just like Ace is. So yeah, they look cool together, but definitely differing in size there. Now with the classic Silver Age Batman, we've got to put him up next to some of these classic Silver Age villains that we've been getting. We've got the Riddler there, we've got the Joker, and we've got Mr. Pengy. And man, I think they look fantastic all together. And very keen to see the Two-Face that we're getting eventually. The Silver Age Two-Face, I think it is. I think that'd look fantastic with these guys. Man, bring on the Silver Age stuff. I'm absolutely loving this. So yeah, here we go, guys. This is pretty much it. Just wanted to do a quick one tonight. Just wanted to highlight these two awesome little releases that I haven't really seen a whole lot about, but I think really deserve your love. So if you can get your hands on either of these guys, either the mainline or the platinum guys, I would definitely do so. They're a really nice pair of releases. Just get both like I did, mate. Just do it. Just bloody do it, mate. They're little kind of, nods to a time of Batman's beautiful and rich history that kind of goes overlooked these days because, you know, it was kind of stupid. So the Suriname is, really wacky, but I'm super glad that we get this guy. And I mean, this Silver Age right here just had to happen at some point. He is stunning. So with all that said and done, guys, it's time for me to bust out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Thanks again to Culture Shock Collectables for sponsoring the channel. And thanks to all of you that have given me any love on these videos, guys. Please remember to like the video once again, subscribe if you haven't already, and get the channel out there for other people to see. I'm Dave, coming at you from the Dave Cave. Until the next live stream, until the next video, until the next post on Instagram, you all take care of each other and do not forget to buy more toys. We'll see you later.